What up, beautiful people? Just tapping in with you real quick, man, on a nice and pleasant Sunday afternoon, man, early part of August. I had a quick question for you. I just wanted to see what your thoughts were on this. I kind of had a conversation or two with a close buddy of mine. And so I just came out of the Walmart. And so for those of you that shop at Walmart or in these places where when you pay at the register, they give you the option of whether you want to have your receipt either email it to you or have it printed out or have it to where you don't have to have a receipt. My curious question is how many of you out there actually hit that button that says no receipt or decline the receipt? The reason why I'm asking that, especially about Walmart, is because they have a mechanism in place where, like, they typically have a greeter slash person that checks your receipts on your way out. And so I got to thinking, I was like, what's the purpose of having someone that is supposed to kind of like eyeball your receipt, make sure that you're not walking out, obviously, with items that you typically haven't paid for, and at the actual checkout. Register, they have an option for no receipt. So I thought about doing a case study. I'm kind of curious to see what would happen. And so just imagine, if you would, that we're walking through the Walmart, take all your items, go put them up at the register, self checkout, scan everything, put everything in bags, whatever, and then you hit that button, bam, that says no receipt. I wonder what the next course of action is when you get up to the individual that is up there checking receipts. Right, I haven't done it yet, and I'm wondering if there will be different experiences based on people's ethnic makeup or their perceived socio-economic status. Right. So for layman folks, I'm wondering if there would be a different response or a different feeling about that whole process based on your ethnic background, one, but then also based on what you're dressed like when you're walking out of the local Walmart. Like in my case, just walking out of Walmart. I'm really contemplating doing that just to kind of see what would be the result. But I would be lying to you if I didn't divulge that I don't at all feel comfortable ever leaving a business establishment with something that I purchased and not have a receipt in hand. Even in my mind, when I'm looking, I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and crumple up the receipt and I'm going to throw it away on my way out. I've actually been in banks and they asked, do I want to have the receipt? And I'm like, yeah. So after making, deposits or withdrawals for money, I take the receipt, walk out, and as soon as I see the first trash can, I crumble it up. Sometimes I shred it up, tear it up, but I put it in there. And so I had to think about my own psychology and why I do that. And I think that one of the things that I'm most fearful of, obviously, is feeling like I've been targeted to walking out of a store and have to actually justify that I did indeed purchase said items that I have in my possession. And even worse, if I did hit that button feature that gave me the option to refuse the receipt, I'm wondering what would be the next course of action if those individuals, in their own mind, for whatever reason, feel like I need to prove to them that I purchased items. So I just wanted to kick that to you guys to think about. Have you ever, what's been your experience? Have you ever hit that button to decline the receipt? Have you ever been stopped and asked to show proof that you purchased something walking out of a Walmart or any other place of business? And then two, just kind of think about it. Were there some socioeconomic indicators involved in it, or some ethnic identifiers also involved in it? Or is it just a simple fact that we typically view the world through the eyes of our own insecurities? If you're rocking with me, thank you for being here this far. Go ahead and in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on it. One love.